Hi, this is Sandy from Guild Portal, and I have Aaron here.
Hi.
We're doing a radio style video thing.
Only without training and personality.
Oh,
Well, she's got personality.
Yeah, he's got the bad jokes.
Mm.
Anyway, so here we are, and I thought since I had Aaron here hostage, I would hand him the headphones and make him do a video on custom style sheet settings. I have a book, Enter Paranormal Fantasy title here, that I will read while you do this.
That's great.
All right.
I didn't know about this beforehand, by the way.
So let me change spots with him, because it's fun to surprise Aaron. He loves it. And I'm going to give him the headphones, so I'll be the faraway fishbowl sounding one now.
Okay, let's see.
Faraway fishbowl sounding person.
Yeah. All right, custom CSS is for those who really want to customize their site beyond the point-click tools that we've got.
Which are wonderful.
Yes, they are wonderful. They're just fantastic. Go into the control panel, and then it's under custom HTML and script, and custom CSS.
Now none of this is supported because I do the most support and I don't know custom.
Yeah, we really can't do a whole lot of support with custom CSS or HTML and JavaScript because that's us troubleshooting other people's code, and we've got a pretty full plate troubleshooting our own. Up along the top here in the custom CSS screen, you've got view standard. What
is this for all guilds, free and paying guilds, or do I have to?
No, this is for all guilds,
okay.
Free and paying. I know not all sites are doing that, so no, that wasn't contrived at all. All right. So let's see. Along the top here, you've got View Standard Guild Portal CSS Class Listing, and it's got, I think, a pretty updated list of the classes that we use in our rendering of everything. I tried to group them so they make sense. So, for example, the page wrapper. The page wrapper is this line right here, and that line right there. Everything in between is contained inside the page wrapper. Let's bring these back up. State bar, that's the bar that appears beneath if you've got normal nav or tab layout, straight bar or tab layout, it's the little bar that appears beneath or above, depending on your settings, that's got the user's state in it, like welcome so-and-so, and log in, log out, control panel, all that stuff. So also you click on this, you click on any of these, and you get a little description beneath. So I can, I guess, stop telling you what they're for. You can just browse through this at your leisure and see.
Well, maybe you should tell them what the main categories are so they know the main things they can change.
Okay. So pages, these are top level stuff. The structure of your site, navigation, if you're using the tabs, the old style tabs like the original style, and then straight bar. These are we've got a wrapper around it. Normal tab, that's the default. Active, meaning the one that they're currently on, and mouse over when they hover it. You can set the style for that. In fact, let's use that as an example. So we've got the straight bar active tab, or straight bar hover tab we'll mess with. See how I'm hovering over that, and it changes its style. Now that's all from the point and click settings. But say I want to modify that a little bit using custom CSS. You have two options here. You've got full custom CSS, which is a complete style sheet replacement. Most people probably don't want to start out doing that because in order to, you really have to cover all the styles. Everything that's listed, you probably want to cover. You'd probably want to start with an existing theme, download the CSS file from the HTML source, get the URL from that, and then paste all the contents in here and start editing that manually or into a CSS editing program of your choice, using our HTML to preview it in real time. So that's really the full-on, I'm completely going to change the way this looks way to do things. Yeah. I thought you were going to read.
I probably should.
What you probably want to start out with doing, though, is CSS additions to standard, and that lets you override the styles that are rendered by default using the point and click stuff. But the nice thing about it is that anything you don't specifically override will be rendered the way it normally would have been rendered. So let's say, let's see, I'm going to put in a rule for a straight bar mouse over tab, and
My spelling.
and I'm going to, what?
You make fun of my spelling. You don't even use spaces.
I know, it's, yeah. Text decoration equals underline. Okay. And enabled, yes. And I get a little warning here saying, you know, if you have a custom style sheet enabled, other settings you change may not be visible on your pages. And it means the point and click tools. So you see when I hover over these, there's no text decoration underline under them. Yeah. But now, there it is. See, but I still get to keep the point and click style settings, like the gradient image from top to bottom that I already had is still there. It's just added to it.
That's because you used that second page.
It's because I used, yeah, CSS. It's because I used additions to standard instead of, you know, full custom CSS. And there are a lot of great tutorials out there on CSS and the different stuff you can do, the different styles and things you can apply. You just Google CSS and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff. That's if you're just starting out. But these, yeah.
I personally, and this is just me, if you're not already an advanced user, I don't know why our site's so good.
Oh, stop it.
I mean, it has so much point and click stuff that it's just, for me, it'd be frustrating to learn it, which is why I've never learned it. But you were gonna continue naming the.
Yeah, our site's so good. Yeah, and we're so modest about it.
I didn't write it.
Oh, okay. Well, I did, and it's okay. All right. So that's straight bar gradients. I tell you, it is the most customizable out of the Guild hosting stuff that's out there.
Read your list.
Widget layout. Every widget is wrapped by GP widget. And then content box is the border around these thingies here, around the content boxes. And then the title is the top part, and then you've got the body. Grids and lists, you know, like the forums table, just lists in general. And then you have a specific stuff for forums, because, you know, people want them. They're there. Calendar's got some specific stuff. Event, agenda, event time, today's, you know, so you'll style what the cell looks like for today. Global utility classes, these are things we've added in there, like the pager wrapper. Whenever you see a pager from, you know, page 1 to 25, it'll be wrapped in here, and then an item, and then an active one, the current page, that kind of stuff. Dialogues and notices. This is a little loading thing that appears at the bottom of Guild pages when an Ajax call is happening, which is happening more and more now. Filters, opacity filters. You know, yeah. Like if you want to override what opaque 70 means, it just means, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of opacity here. But if you want to make, you know, it twice as transparent as it currently is, then you can do that just by, you know, replacing the settings for these class names, but just use the same class names. And I think that pretty much covers at least CSS additions to standard. Yep. Anything else there?
No, I don't know anything about it.
You didn't get much. Oh, then it completely covers CSS. And,
I'm sure there's several of our users that'll tell you lots of stuff you've missed.
Yeah, probably. Madi probably.
I expected it to take longer. I didn't get any pages.
Yeah, you didn't get any reading done at all.
But I appreciate you doing that, especially on the spot like that for our mystery scare Aaron do his own video by himself.
Yeah, I'm stuttering. I've got like a little tremor in my voice and everything like that. It's
performance anxiety.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for watching, and thank you for choosing Guild Portal as your Guild's home on the web. And I can't believe she just said that. They don't have a pill for that, you know, not for CSS performance anxiety. I've got CSS dysfunction.
Yeah, right. I certainly do.
All right. Goodbye.